Uh, First question of exercise 11D says that which fraction is greater, or you can say which ratio is greater. So in order to do this question, we have to do cross multiply. Okay, what we have to do, first of all, we have to check whether 8 upon 15 is greater or 5 upon 9 is greater. Fine. So we have to check whether 8 upon 15 is greater or 5 upon 9 is greater. So to do this, what we have to do, we have to do cross multiplication. Cross multiplication means we have to multiply 8 with 9 and 15 with 5. Okay. So wait a minute. Okay, so we are going to do cross multiply. So multiply 8 with 9 and equal 5 with 15. Okay, so 8 nines are 72 is equal to 5 into 15 is equal to 75. Okay, so which is greater? Left hand side is lesser and right hand side is greater. You can say, okay, children. So you can say that right hand side is greater than the left hand side. So you will say that 5 upon 9 is greater. 5 upon 9 is greater than 8 upon 15. So you will write 5 upon 9 is lesser, 8 upon 15 is lesser, and 5 upon 9 is greater. This is the answer. Okay? Is it clear? Yes, 5 upon 9 is greater. Next question. Next question says, it has actually the second part also. Second part of this question, 3 upon 7 or 6 upon 13. So beta, do cross multiplication. 3 into 13 is equal to 7 into 6. 39 is equal to 42. So which is greater? Left hand side is lesser and right hand side, sorry, right hand side, you can say right hand side is greater. Okay. So if right hand side is greater, so what can you say? You can say that 3 upon 7 is lesser and 6 upon 13 is greater. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? So the method is you just have to do cross multiplication and you have to check that whether right hand side is greater or left hand side is greater. Okay, this is the funda. Okay, now let us do the next question. Which is question second. Which ratio is smaller? So beta, this question is also this question like question 1. Okay, this is actually question 2. and saying which ratio is lesser. So in order to do this, first question is 9 upon 17 or 8 upon 15. So which is lesser? So do the same thing, cross multiply 9 into 15 and is equal to 17 into 8. Actually, do not use the sign of equal, okay? Just do not use the sign of equal. You can write it as it is. So 15 nines are 15 nines are 135 and 17 eights are 17 eights are 136. So which is greater, beta? Which is greater? Can you answer me? 136 is greater than 135. So we can say that 8 upon 15 is greater. 8 upon 15 is greater. Okay. So we will write 9 upon 17 is lesser and 8 upon 15 is greater. So this was question second part first, and question second part second you will do, okay? I am giving you the time and just do this question. 7 upon 15 or 15 upon 32. Now tell me that which fraction is greater. Sorry, which fraction is lesser? You have to tell which fraction is lesser. Okay, now let us do 7 into 32 or 15 into 15. Okay, so 7 into 32 is what? 7 into 32 is 224, or 15 into 15 is 225. So which is greater? Of course, 222 is greater. So we would say that 15 upon 32 is greater. Okay, and 7 upon 15 is lesser. So you will write here 9 upon 17 is lesser, and here 7 upon 15 is lesser. Clear? Okay, now let us do the third question of this exercise. Third question says increase 95 in the ratio 5:8. Increase 95 in the ratio 5:8. Okay, so you will say first you will write a ratio which is given 5:8. Then given quantity is what? Given quantity is 95, and you have to increase the quantity. Okay, so you will write the increased quantity. The increased quantity is equal to 8 upon 5. Why 8 upon 5? Because you have to reciprocate the fraction. First of all, listen this very carefully. This was 5 upon 8, but actually you will write 8 upon 5. You will reciprocate the fraction into given quantity. Given quantity. Okay, Farman Varsi, don't do this. So 8 upon 5 multiply, what was the given quantity? 95. So 5 ones are 5. 5 ones are 5. How much carry? 4. 5 nines are 45. So 8 into 19. Beta, what is the answer? 8 into 19? 152. This is the, beta, this is the answer. You can say this is the answer. Okay, so take a screenshot of this question. Or I will upload the video also. After this class, you can just watch the video if there is any confusion. Okay, fine. Next question. Next question is question 4, saying decrease 275 in the ratio 11:7. Clear? So the ratio is given to you. Ratio, you will write ratio is equal to 11:7, and given quantity is what? Given quantity is equal to 275. So what are you going to do now? You will write, now you have to decrease. In the previous question you had to increase the number, okay, but in this question you have to decrease the number. Fine. So you will write decrease quantity, decreased quantity is equal to, just reciprocate the fraction. It is 11/7, but you will write 7/11 multiply given quantity. Given quantity. Now you would say, sir, what is the difference between increase quantity and decrease quantity? Okay, you will say that this is the same thing which we have done in the previous question. So what is the difference? There is no difference. It doesn't matter whether the question is saying decrease, find the decrease quantity or find the increase quantity. You have to do the same thing in both of the question. So 7/11 into what was the given quantity? 270. 5, 11 ones are 11, 11 twos are 22, 11 fives are 55. So 7 into 25, your answer is going to be 175. Very good, Jatin beta. Richa, it's 175 beta. Okay, is it clear? Fine. So next question is, but before doing next question, I want to give you a question on behalf of me. Let's see whether you can do it or not. Okay, wait for a minute. The question is, which ratio is greater, 5/7 or 7/9? Do this. Better do this question. Let us do question 5 now. Question is saying decrease 850 in the ratio 17:6, and then increase the result in increase the result in 5:9. So beta, in this question there are two parts. You have to understand the question first. The first part is saying decrease 850 in the ratio 17:6. Is it clear? So this is the first part. Just forget about the second part. We will do the first part in this question. Then we will do the second part. So you will say that ratio is equal to 17:6, and the given quantity is equal to 850. Okay, so what I have done, you have to decrease the number. So write decreased number is equal to, you have to reciprocate the number. Okay, sorry, reciprocate the ratio. The ratio is 17/6, but you will write 6/17, multiply the given quantity, which is 850. So 17 was a 17, I think 17 5s are 85, if I'm not, 17 5s are 85. So this is 17 was a 17, 17 5s are